Hi, my name is Katie Sue Nichols, and I'm the owner of Wing and Weft Gloves, home to LaCreja Gloves. We're the last remaining glove factory in the garment district in New York City. Come on in, I'll show you around. So this is our retail and editorial stylish style pull section. So it's where a client can come in and pull from our thousands of unique gloves. And we have a whole bunch to choose from. Obviously, if you take a look, I'll spin you around and you can have a look. This is our shop cat, Sylvie. She always gives some love to everybody who comes in the door. Super friendly, and most of the garment district shops in New York have a shop cat. They help with mice, which these big garment district buildings have, and also she's our emotional support animal. This is the back of the factory, so this is where everything is that we use, all our machinery. We have a whole bunch of specialty machines that help with the specific details of a glove. So for instance, this is actually a true glove machine. A little bit, Sylvie's been through here a few times, but you can see that it's very old, and these machines were built in the 1920s. They do a chain stitch that is really strong and helps with keeping fingers so nobody can break out of them. And also this machine is better than an industrial because it has a guide that you can adjust that makes sure you can get really small seam allowances. This is a very common machine in most factories. This is a blind hemmer, so this is what helps us with doing finishing hems on the hem of a glove. You just throw that in there and it whips it around. This is the back part of the factory. It's where we do cutting and mass production. So this is my big Schwabe clicker back here. This is the machine that we use when we are going to do mass production work. And we have dies made by one of our vendors in the garment district, Continental Dye. And then we're able to click out multiple gloves, but mostly everything we do here is hand cut and custom. So we specialize a lot in Broadway, film, TV, fashion, celebrities, anybody who needs a glove for a special event, things like that. LaCreja Gloves was founded in 1970, and we took over the business in 2017 and renamed it Wing and Weft Gloves. I consider this glove factory the fourth generation in glove factories that all have a lineage to Gloversville, New York. At the turn of the century, if you were an immigrant and you knew how to make gloves, you would hopefully find your way to Gloversville, New York, where many glove factories were in existence at that time. I consider ourselves a fourth generation glove maker. Sylvie's gonna come say hello. Here, come on. There we go. A fourth generation glove maker family in our lineage of factories. So LaCreja Gloves procured two other glove factories that came from Gloversville, and with it I got all kinds of the cool machinery that was used at the turn of the century to make gloves. So we're a very legacy focused business, a super special business, a business that's like one of the jewels of the garment district. It's a last of business here in the garment district. So I got into this business because I was a costume technician before this, and LaCreja Gloves was one of my vendors for my clients. So if I ever needed a pair of gloves made, I would come to LaCreja Gloves with fabric and my hand tracing, and a few days later I would pick up a beautifully made pair of gloves. So I became friendly with them and close with them, and when they were ready to retire, I was in the right place at the right time to continue their legacy. The gloves I consider just tiny hand costumes. So my background was really, really, really good to lead me into working with gloves and learning how to make gloves. It's been a really challenging first 5 years of our business. We're going to be celebrating our 5th year anniversary in April of this year, which is very exciting, and I'm so proud that we've managed to still be here. COVID years, which the pandemic we're still in right now, have been really brutal for all of the business in the garment district as well as ours. So we've played things as we tightened up the ship as much as we can, We pivoted to masks, which a lot of people started purchasing at the beginning of COVID, and we still sell now. And we also focused more on our bulk consumers or customers who wanted to make gloves to help with protecting people from viruses or bacteria. So that has been a nice way to keep the money cash flow going. Also, we took advantage of almost every program that we could during the pandemic, and thankfully it has been enough. I would love to have you know that we are here for you when you need gloves. Gloves are a very specific need, and most people don't need them in the way that we used to need them anymore. But whenever you do need them, say you're going to a ball or a gala or a you are suddenly interested in burlesque and you need the just very best pair of gloves that you could possibly have, I want you to remember that we're here and we're doing everything in our power to stay here to provide you that really awesome service. We can't wait to glove you.